Hello, and welcome to the game you're probably playing and trying to figure out what's the best car to do the Polar Pro Team. So this is the best A800 modern muscle race car that I could come up with. It's the Vauxhall Murano VXR. It's right there. Thing is sweet. I had no problem winning. It's super grippy. Lots of fun. The tune is actually right here, and it's called That Polar Race. It's got 525 horsepower, 468 foot-pounds of torque, and it weighs 3,800 pounds. But it's very quick. I had a lot of fun with it. I even was like making videos of just how good it was. And of course, as you can see, I did get the CHEVY IMPALA with ease. This thing, like I said, is fast. Just press one of these things, check it out. Like, taking off and getting ahead of the pack is the most important aspect. So, as you can tell, I'm pretty smooth all the way up. I just kick it sideways here. And I get by. Already in first. Already ready to win. Alright. This thing just blows my mind how fun it is. Let's see if this will work. Yep. We're just taking off too short a video, but this is my last race before I won the IMPALA, and I hit first with it. You can tell I already went through it. That's who you're all playing with, and I got my 60 points, so I got the car. Yeah, guys, this tune is unbelievably fun. So let's get right into showing you guys what I've done to this car. Now, it's got the stock powertrain, all-wheel drive. It's got a centrifugal supercharger on it. Full-on downforce for front and rear. It's got snow tire compound. Maxed out 275 in the front. Maxed out at 315 in the rear. So you can get a lot of tire on the road. Alright. Now I went with a heavier rim right here. The BLQ. So I could add more power to it. Alright, you got 19s in the front, 20s in the rear. I had to do that for these two options right here. This is maxed out for the track width. This is not. Alright, so they can counterbalance each other, because the front tires are a little smaller than the rear tires. Alright. You got a race clutch, race transmission, stock driveline, and a race differential. Here you got race brakes. That's always important. Alright, race springs and dampeners. No anti-roll bars for the front or in the rear. No roll cage. And no weight reduction. Now this is stock pretty much all the way through, except one thing. And it's this right here, the sport valves. So, it gained me 10 horsepower by going that route. Everything else here is stock. Now I could have added, there's one of these I could have added. I must have really worked around it, but I almost added this and worked around it and gave me more horsepower, but it made me slower, so I just left it with the stock. And then a street flywheel. Now, if you need a good race tune, if you need to tweak it, I don't know if you really need to. I think it's perfect just as it is. Here's the tune. And it's a great race tune. It's very simple, and you can put this on pretty much any car. The gearing, you know, you just have to tweak it a little bit for your standard. But, yeah, it works. No anti-roll bars. Springs, I just left them stock. Get right into it. I made the ride height exactly the same. I just pretty much evened out the numbers. I think this was 12.7. I brought it down to 12. This was 11.4, and I brought it down to 11. This was 5.3. I brought it up to 5.5, so on and so forth. My arrow, 217 in the front with a 377. Now this is just a preference to me. It's all about that speed, and that 0 to 60, 0 to 100s. I look into all of that, and this works the best. Braking, I use race brakes. So this is my race brake setup right here, 70% to the front with 130% pressure. Then the differential, I didn't even touch it. I didn't even worry about it. Didn't bother me. If you have one that you need to change, go ahead. But it works very well with the setup that I came up with. So if you follow how I put the car together with the the spacers more in the front and not in the rear, you're going to see a huge difference when you're trying to turn the car. I was really working on the outside the festival around the tight turns and seeing what would turn the best, and this is it. So hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this short video. I hope it helps you get that polar race done with ease, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.